Welcome. Per usual, I'm gonna wait until the 1 minute mark, so like 6:01, to start today's conversation. I hope your guys is, what's today? Wednesday? Hope your Wednesday is going great. So we're gonna start at 6:01. So we have like 30 seconds or so before I'm gonna start. Per usual, this is water. I'm trying to stay hydrated, aiming for about like 40 to 60 ounces of water a day, just so that, everything is nice and hydrated. And so far, so good. This is about 36 ounces in general. Hello. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just did my hair today, guys. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Cash and Curls. How are you guys doing? Okay, so we're at the minute mark. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Foodie Fam Live series, which is a 30-day challenge where I go live on weekdays for 30 days straight, just to get, one, more comfortable with being live on camera, and two, so that you guys could get more of a personable feel of who I am as a person, what I'm like in real time, how I speak in real time, etc., etc. Today is day number 9, and I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes that I've made in my weight loss journey. Just for a little introduction, my name is Chantel, and I lost 44 pounds and counting following a plant-based lifestyle, and now I help others do the same without compromising flavor and excitement. And yeah, so we could just go straight into today's topic, which is the 5 mistakes that I've made while on my weight loss journey. I actually wrote them down so I don't forget them today. And today, let's start with number 1, which was that I thought that eating less would speed up my weight loss journey, and it in fact did not. I think a lot of people are kind of like, I don't want to say bamboozled, but hello, how are you doing? Samalove, I guess, Samalove. How you doing? So a lot of people, I think, when they start their weight loss journey, they automatically just go into, okay, if I eat less, that means I'm gonna lose all this weight so quickly and all these things. And really, that's not the case. I tried it, and it really affects your fat loss journey more than you'd think. Yes, it's really bad, honestly. Why? Because I personally was eating significantly less than my body needed to run in general. So I was starving myself, which is never a good thing. And because of that, my body stopped trusting me when it came to losing weight. So every time I ate something, it would hold on to those calories because it didn't know when like my next meal would come in, when my next fuel boost would come. So it didn't trust me. So I wasn't losing anything because it did not know when the next meal was coming and if it'd be sufficient enough to run my whole body, organs and all. My second mistake that I made was I wasn't eating balanced meals. So I think a lot of people now talk about like cutting out carbs, cutting out fat, cutting out all these things to help you lose weight. But your body literally needs every single one of those components to function in general. Everything is about moderation. So you need your carbs, you need your proteins, your healthy fats, your fiber, and water. And I think a lot of people don't understand like how important drinking water is and staying hydrated, because it helps carry a lot of things through your body, including fiber. So if you're not drinking enough water and eating a lot of fiber, you're more than likely constipated and not going to the bathroom the way you should because you don't have the water to carry it out of your body. And that was my third mistake on this journey, to be honest. I underestimated the power of being hydrated and drinking water throughout the day. Your body needs it. You end up dehydrated without water. Let's see. You could end up constipated because you're not carrying the fiber through your body effectively. It could affect your mood. You could feel lethargic, tired, and all these things. When it comes to like your hair, skin, and nails, it dries out because your body isn't hydrated. And then you wonder why you can't grow nails, why your scalp is always itchy and patchy and stuff like that. It's because you're not hydrating enough. So drink water. And if you guys have water next to you now, I highly recommend taking a sip. Your body will thank you. Let's see. My fourth mistake that I made while on my weight loss journey would be thinking that eating healthy was the only factor to losing weight. A lot of people think this, which eating healthy is definitely an important part of it, but it's not the only part. You need to track how you're monitoring your stress. If you're feeling very stressful, hello crochet girly, how you doing? If you're feeling very stressful, you know, your body holds onto that cortisol spike and now you have a big belly because you're stressed out. So you have to monitor that. Hello Julian, how are you doing? You have to monitor how much sleep your body is getting. We need rest, guys. Rest is very important. It's an essential part to weight loss and overall health and wellness in general. If you are not sleeping, if you're not resting, your body is not going to lose weight. It's not going to be healthy. It's not a sustainable thing. And then you also have to consider how often you're moving your body. I have become, well, not have become, but I have been a victim of this where it's just like, okay, I go to the gym. Thank you, Julian. See, what's the best way for portion control? I have a problem with that. I think I overeat a lot because I'm never satisfied. But what's the proper portion? I would say that when it comes to portion control, one, automatically half your plate should be fiber. So any type of fruits, vegetables, things that aren't, not starchy fiber though. So like broccoli, zucchini, carrots, spinach, kale, things like that, that will fill your stomach up more, which will inevitably make you feel more satisfied while you're eating, because all that chewing, you're going to get tired after a while, and then your brain is going to like pick up on the fact that you're full. So if you did, like, say if you have the plate, right? If you do half, literally half of it, your fiber, and then a fourth your protein, and then the other fourth like your starchy carbs like sweet potatoes, quinoa, what else, bulgur, stuff like that. It'll help you overall be satisfied and also get some healthy fat in there too, like avocado or olive oil, avocado oil, some nuts, stuff like that. That will help you feel satisfied longer. In terms of like how much to eat, because everybody's body is different, I think you just have to kind of do a little bit of trial and error and play around with things about like how much your body really wants to be sustainable and, you know, satisfied. So I'd play around with it because everybody's body is different, because you also have to factor in like how much you actually are moving your body in general, things like that. So if you do the plate method, kind of just like eyeballing things, you just have to play around with it. I don't know how else to really say it. I hope I kind of answered your question about that. But yeah, so that was a part of my fourth mistake that I made, thinking that I was moving enough to help with my weight loss. So I typically work out at night. I'm a nighttime workout person. I'm just like, yeah, you know, I work out, I would say 4 times a week, heavy weightlifting. And in the earliest parts of my weight loss journey, I was not losing anything. And I was like, look, this doesn't make any sense. I'm moving my body, whatever, but I also worked a desk job. So I literally sat and did nothing for 8 to 10 hours out of the day. You know, I didn't get up to walk around. I didn't do anything else but those 2 hours at night of working out. And that wasn't like enough for my body to start shedding the weight. So if you move more, you are more likely to shed the weight. Let's see, man, thank you, I'll try that. I started meal prepping also, that's been helping me. Oh yeah, I love that. Yes, meal prepping has been like my #1 go-to when it comes to, you know, staying on the track and everything like that. It's very helpful, tedious, but very helpful in the same breath. So congratulations for that. Let's see. Okay, so my 5th mistake that I made when it came to like my weight loss journey was not celebrating the non-scale victories. I think a lot of us get so tethered and obsessed with what the scale is saying that we forget to zoom out a little bit and focus on the broader picture of like, oh, my pants are fitting looser this week. I could walk up and down the steps without feeling pain in my knees. You know, I'm not breathing and fighting for my life when I'm walking up and down the steps. Let's see what else. I can lift heavier in the gym now. You know, the inches are coming off my waistlines. Things like that. We have to celebrate those too, because sometimes the scale won't move, but you lost inches. You know, so it's just like you really have to be just like aware of those small things and don't skip the small things. You know, you just have to celebrate the whole journey of this lifestyle, or you're gonna get discouraged fast, because the scale really could be your biggest enemy if you let it. So like you gotta focus on the other stuff too. Oh, another good one in terms of a small win would be like saying no when you actually feel full, even though you really want to eat that last bite of whatever your favorite food is, whatever, you know, that's also considered a win. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I hope you guys have been liking these lives. I've been liking them so far. You know, this is day 9. This is a 30-day challenge. If you guys have any like topics that you want me to touch, you know, feel free to like drop them in the comments, and then I'll look through them and pick some too, because we're going to be doing this every weekday, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So feel free to subscribe, like, share, and all the things. Tomorrow I'm going to do a time change though, because I do have an appointment, so it's going to be a little bit earlier in the day, probably about 3 p.m. ish. And if you can't make that, there's also the replays, which is on the live section of my YouTube channel. And tomorrow we're going to be talking about my go-to plant-based breakfast for fat loss. So hopefully you guys could tune into that. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday. I will see you guys tomorrow around 3 p.m. or so. And yeah, so you guys have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.